Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, February 6, 2015. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures, and you'll see that the futures are popping here. They got a nice little bid to them. This is coming on the back of the non-farm payroll report that was just out. It looks like, according to the report, the U.S. economy added 257,000 jobs in the month of January. Believe it or not, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The market's reaction is really all that is important, and right now the market reaction is up. I'm ultimately going to give the market a little bit more of an upside bias today. Again, those of you that are part of the In the Money Stocks family here, whether you belong to the Research Center or you belong to the Intraday Stock Chat Room, you know the level that I am looking for. So come on over, become a member, take a 7-day free trial, see everything that we're doing there. Real quick, what we're looking at here today is a market that has a stronger dollar yen. That's generally the culprit. When the dollar yen is stronger, usually the market is stronger. As soon as this chart pops up, you'll see the dollar yen. But right now, dollar yen is trading up by about 81 cents. And dollar yen moves higher, generally the market moves higher. This is the currency that you got to follow if you want to know what the stock market is going to do. And that is still very well firmly intact going forward. I don't really see anything changing that at the moment. But if it does change, we'll let you know. All right, let's get into some stocks in the news because we have a lot out here. We're going to start off with LinkedIn. LinkedIn this morning is trading up around oops, that's not LinkedIn. There we go. LinkedIn right here. LinkedIn this morning is trading up around the $263 level. Again, the stock is overbought at this point, but it's a great move. Stock closed at $237.97, so it's a tremendous move higher, but a lot of resistance around the 262, 263, maybe even 265. But so you got to be careful here. If you own LinkedIn, start to trail your stop loss. If you don't own it, it's very tough to take any kind of short action on it. But what I would recommend doing is just trailing your stop loss here and see how the stock plays out. But it's a pretty good move for LinkedIn this morning. Let's take a look at Twitter. TWTR is the ticker symbol. Everybody knows this one. Stock right now is having a great reaction to earnings, trading up at $46. It was pretty shaky after the earnings announcement. Stock did trade down to $37, but it has recuperated. It is now trading at $46 a share. Closed at 41 and a quarter yesterday. So good move for Twitter. Just looking here, there's a lot of resistance around $48, $47.80. Also a ton of resistance around 52. I don't think we're going to see that in the stock, but just wanted to point that out. If you own Twitter, trail your stop loss here. It's a little bit overbought, but nonetheless, stock is reacting pretty nicely to the earnings report. Let's take a look at Activision, ATVI. This is another one that reported earnings. Stock right now is trading at $20.30. It closed at $21.82. The only level I'm seeing for Activision that looks halfway decent is around the $18.85 level. So again, got to let this one go. It's not showing a lot of strength. It's actually a pretty strong gap down, but I am seeing a lot of support around 1885. So that could be a level if you're a bit aggressive, you want to jump in on a scalp play. Look for that level on Activision, 1885. All right, let's go to Expedia. This one is getting hammered. Stock is trading at $80.30. I'm going to have gap levels for this one today. So we'll look to play this in the intraday stock chat. By the way, we did play CMG yesterday in the gap play, and that was a pretty good one. It looks like that paid us off pretty nicely just a couple days ago. Played that one for $5. So again, one gap play, two gap plays could set you up pretty nicely for the entire trading week. All right, let's take a look here at GoPro. Everybody likes this one, but the stock is getting hammered today. GoPro is going down. Stock closed at $54.37 yesterday. It's trading at $46.90 this morning. I don't really have a great level for GoPro. It looks like it held the 45 level in the aftermarket yesterday. If it does sell off, I would look towards 41.60. I think that's a little bit of a level. That's purely mathematical. Remember, this is a new issue. There's not a lot to go off of. If you take a look at a monthly chart here, stock's only been around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, so there's not a lot we could go off of, but I'd watch that 41 level. There's the line for you. If it gets down there, that's a place where you could take a shot at it. Otherwise, there's not a lot you could do with this one. You got to leave it alone. It's really just a tough trade. Let's take a look at Buffalo Wild Wings. This morning the stock is trading at 180.29. Oops, excuse me, that's the wrong number. This morning the stock is trading at 187.06. I would think that the stock's going to stall out between 190, 150, and 192. So I really have a hard time seeing it get above that level. Again, if you own it, just trail your stop loss. There's nothing else you really want to do with it. Let's take a look at Pandora this morning. Pandora is trading at $15.30, closed at $18.41. That is not pretty for Pandora. The only level I'm seeing for Pandora is mathematical, and that's around $13.50. So be careful here with Pandora. Take a look at Yelp. I need somebody. Yelp. Anybody. Yelp is really in need of some help. Its stock is trading at 48.01, closed at 57.47. Believe it or not, I can't even find a good level for Yelp. The only level I'm seeing that would interest me would be somewhere around $39 and then ultimately $37.60. So keep those levels on for Yelp. Those are the only levels where I would step into the stock. I wouldn't do a thing before then. Let's take a look at another one here. Symantec, SYMC, Internet Security. Stock is trading at 25. It's been choppy down here at the lows. The one thing I will say, there's going to be some little bit of support here right around the 24.85 level, but that level's been tested so much. So if that level breaks, this stock should not be touched until $22.37. That's where I would get interested in Symantec. $22.37. I don't know if it gets there, but if it does, hey, I'll pick it up on the cheap. That's the best way to look at it, best way to view it, and really the only way to play it. All right, let's take a look here at gold. Gold is getting hit today. Anytime there's a job number, gold usually is up or down. Generally, it's down. So today, gold is trading lower by about $13 to $1,249.40. Take a look at the GLD. You'll see that's trading at just around the 120 level, just a couple pennies below it. Again, gold needs to pull back. Okay, we talked about that for days. Those of you in the research center know the levels that I have for gold. Although we do like it in 2015, we got to let it pull back off that big psychological level it just tagged a couple of weeks ago. All right, so again, gold under pressure today. That's generally what happens whenever you get a positive job number. Next, we have crude oil. Crude oil is soaring again today. It's up about 3.5%, trading higher by $1.75 to 52.25. Let's go over to the USO. USO is trading around 1953. So all in all, good move here for oil this morning before the opening bell. Remember, oil up, that usually hurts the airline stocks. So we'll see how that plays out today. But nonetheless, oil is trading a little bit higher. So there you have it. That's pretty much everything that we're looking at. There are a lot of other stocks in play. Some I can't get to. I try to stick with the more popular names for this video. So I'd like to wish everybody a great trading day, and we'll see you again on the charts.